Hey there, business owners. Are you someone who sells paid access but still manually adds users to private channels? Are you tired of checking payments and sending invites one by one? What if every Stripe payment instantly triggered a private channel invite? Sounds interesting, right? So, to understand this, let's consider a real time scenario. Imagine customers purchasing access to a paid community, course, or a support group using Stripe. Without automation, you'd manually verify payments, invite users to a private channel, and manage access, which would be very slow and easy to mess up as sales grow. But this is where our tool AutoAPI comes as a savior, which helps us perform such kind of an automation, that too also without a single line of code. So when AutoAPI comes into picture, as soon as a Stripe payment is successful, the system automatically sends a private channel invite to the customer via email or via Telegram, or via sending the link personal Telegram channel through email. Access is granted instantly, onboarding feels seamless, and your paid community runs on complete autopilot without manual intervention. So now that you have understood the overall concept of this automation, let's head over to perform this in real. But before that, let's head over to the home page of AutoAPI in order to know more about what AutoAPI is. This is the landing page of AutoAPI where we have different nav options like Home, Apps, Learn, Automations, Pricing, and Workflows. So here, as we go down, we can see that we have a section named as Connect Your Apps. So here we have n number of applications which we have integrated with AutoAPI, which you can use to perform your different business automations. So here there are n number of domains under which you have different categories of applications. You can always go and explore them by clicking See More. So now let's go to the next section, that is set up your automation. So here you can explore how you can streamline your workflows and save time with our automation features. So here we have n number of templates which we have created for you so that you can understand how a particular workflow works. Suppose if you are a new user, you can always go to view details and then check how that automation works step by step, understanding its concept. So if you are someone who wishes to just try that automation and check if it suits your business, you can just go to try it and check how it works. So now heading forward towards our pricing plans. So these are our three pricing plans: the starter plan, the essential plan, and the professional plan. So in the starter plan, you can see that for absolutely ₹0 per month, we offer you 3000 tasks every month with unlimited workflows, unlimited team members, and whatnot. So what are you waiting for? So just simply sign up for free and start automating today itself. Let's head over to create our today's workflow. But before creating a today's workflow, make sure that you have an account with AutoAPI and that your Google credentials are connected to the same so that you can seamlessly access your automations. So now let's click workflows. So this will open up this kind of an automation dashboard in front of you where you can manage and monitor your workflows. So now let's start by creating a today's workflow. For that we have to go to add workflow. Auto include customers to private Telegram channels using Stripe payments and hit save. The trigger application. So now you will be wondering, like, what is a trigger node or what is a trigger application? So a trigger node is a starting point to your entire automation or workflow you are going to create. So it acts as an if condition. If which satisfied, only then it heads over to the next condition. So consider, suppose that this is your if condition, then the next condition you want to happen. Suppose these are two actions you want to perform, and this is your main condition and this is your sub condition. So if you want to understand what is a trigger, so basically if this action happens, only then this action is going to happen. So this is what trigger means. That is, if this happens, only then this will happen. Okay, so now just add this application, that is Stripe. Just search for it, and then here we are going to select new charge as our trigger and going to say add first tab. So this will add this application to AutoAppy's canvas. So now we have added this application to AutoAppy's canvas. Now we have to set that to live. So for that we have to go to the hamburger menu of Stripe, and then this will open up the setup, the configuration and the test window for the same. So now if you scroll down, you can see that we have a webhook URL given here. So just copy that, and then in the setup instructions, if you scroll down, you can see that there is a help desk given here, so that you can understand how to configure this node with AutoAppy's webhook. So now let's head over to do that. But before that, make sure that you have an account with Stripe so that you can perform this operation much more smoothly. So since I already have an account with Stripe, let's just, so this is the developers page of Stripe. So we need to go to the webhook section of this first, and then delete if any active webhook you have to avoid confusion. So if you have not added any, your webhook page will look like this. So now we have to say add destination, and then leave this as it is, and then in the event type we have to select new charge succeeded, or charge captured. You can go here. Yeah, charge succeeded is the option which we need to select here. Select this, say continue. Webhook endpoint has to be selected here, and then destination name, you can give it as maybe used for EMI payments any kind, and then endpoint will be your AutoAppy webhook which you just copied, and just say create destination. So now your webhook is active. You can go to event destinations and see here is your webhook which is saved with this particular name. So now we have to go to Stripe's documentation page. So we'll just go here, add tab, and say Stripe documentation, and then go to its testing page. So once you are here, go to the cards section. So this is the section which we will be needing in order to perform our test payments. So let's just open this and give as a prerequisite. Okay. So if you want to see the payment links now, let's just duplicate this page. Let's close this, and then here go to your payment links. Make sure you have already created your payment product before doing this. So for that you'll have to come to the product catalog and create a payment product first. Since I've already created one, I'm going to use the same. So this is my product of the course. Okay, but before doing this, or maybe we can just copy this and keep initially into a new tab. Okay, so now we can go back to AutoAppy and say start capturing sample data, and then we will come here and fill this details. We'll fill another mail address. Okay, so now it is asking for the card details. So we had opened up the test card, right? So for this, we will just copy this card number, and this is any 3-digit CVC and future date, right? So for that, we go to the payment page, fill in the card number. This should be any future date. So 27. CVC could be any 3 digits. So this is a test card. So name on the card we will keep as demo customer, and then just say subscribe. No thanks. Or maybe you can also save this because this is a dummy card. So since you have done subscribing this, come back to AutoAppy, wait for some time, and then you can say check status. So now you have done this, you can see that we have received all the details of the customer's payment. But one problem is, but there is one problem here. You can see that the amount is having 49,900 rupees, which is wrongly populated. So on the checkout page, you can see that the amount is actually 499. So we need to correct this amount by using AutoAppy's number formatter. So for that, we will have to close this and then perform the next action by clicking the add option here. And then we will search for number formatter. So after going for number formatter, we are going to select perfect math operation, perform math operation. So after coming here, we are going to select perform math operation and say add node. Yes, add node. And this is an internal feature provided by AutoAppy, so this does not require much of a complicated setup. So now that we have set this node up, we have to go and fill this first number. So from where we are going to get the first number? So the first number is going to come from the previous node, that is from Stripe, that is giving a wrong output of the currency. So let's just go and take that details by clicking the data mapper here, and then from the category we are supposed to select Stripe, and then we will search for the wrong amount. So we can already see this over here. This one, just confirm this, and then the second number should be 100 because we want to divide that number by 100 so that we get the 499 value. So in the operation section, we have to come here and select division as our operation, and then we would say submit. Then we will say test this node, hide sample data and show sample data. So here you can see that we have correctly received the 499 amount, which is the actual value of our product. So now that this is successful, let's just close this and create or maybe add our next final node to this entire workflow, which is about how to include customers to the private Telegram channel, right? So for that, we have to go to the plus icon again, and then we will have to come and search for Gmail, which is our final action node. So select that, and in the actions, we have to go for send email version 2 and then select add node again. So since I already have an account with Gmail, I'm going to use my existing connection. But if you are a new user, you can always go to create new connection and follow the steps of sign in into your Google account, which is very easy, which we usually do while creating a Google accounts. So I'm going to use my existing connection and say save connection. So this will open up this interface in front of you. So now that we have set this node up, we have to go to this from email section and select this email in the drop down. So basically this email is taken by default because you have signed into AutoAppy using this because you have signed into AutoAppy using this email. Okay, so now in the sender's name, what is going to come? You can give anything what you want. Suppose this is a Stripe payment, right? So we will just give an example of a payment gateway. We can say um, Stripe. What can we give this sender name as? Maybe a company name. We can say Godrej Private Limited. Or I'll give it as AutoAppy, which is this too. Private Limited. So after you purchase our course, you'll be added to our Stripe Telegram group. So now in the to email, what is going to come? We have to go to the data mapper here and then come to categories and select Stripe and then search for your email address or no, your name which you had entered. What is it? Email, right? So just yes, confirm, and in the subject name we will see as hooray, you have been added to our private group. Just name it like this. And the body content here requires an HTML template. So for this you need to have an HTML template ready. So let's just go to our Stripe response once. So we want amount, the email, the name of the customer, customer ID, currency, and what else we can take? Okay, so this much only is enough for us. So we need the employee name, right? So for that we have to go back to AutoAppy. Just select the email, sender name AutoAppy Private Limited. To email was the user's email using the data mapper. We are selecting this email address, say confirm. Subject, it will be hooray, you're added to, or maybe hooray, you have reserved your spot in our personal customer group. And then the body content, we'll have to map the name of the customer. So just go to the data mapper like I went and search for the customer name here. Do we have the customer name for the first place? We don't have the customer name. Since we do not have this, we'll not include that in our, we'll just remove this field. Okay, so now it is asking for the email. So this we have already taken here. Control C, come back here and paste it here. Then request summary is something which we don't have all this again. So just remove this field as well. That's an extra field. So now it's asking for the username. Oh. Okay, so I had wrongly copied the template. This is the right template, so it's asking for the name which we don't have. So we will just delete this section. So in the email place we will paste. Remove the date name field from this form because we don't have this. So now the email, copy this mail and paste it here. Now it is asking for the customer ID, which is there. Just select this and keep. Then come to the data mapper here and stripe and just say cus. So this is the customer ID. Copy this, come back to this notepad of yours and paste it in place of this placeholder. Then amount, just go to the data mapper and this time we will select number formatter from where we have got the correct value. So just say confirm, copy this and paste it here. Customer ID, email address, and what else? Nothing else, right? Only this. So once this is done, just copy this body entirely and remove this whatever you had entered to map and paste this body here. Oh yes, there is one more thing which we forgot to do. Wait a minute, just come here. We'll just copy this as it is. Come back to our GPT. Paste it here as it is. Shift and enter. We'll just say regenerate this time, including the Telegram channel link which the customer will join with a join now button in this. The link is Telegram channel. Just open this and choose any group over here. I have some private groups which I had made. Can just search for group. Suppose this is the group. We'll just copy this. Copy this and include this link. So yes, we have received the proper template now. Copy this and then we will go to auto API. Here, paste this over here and then just say submit. Test this node. Hide sample data, show sample data. It says that we have already sent an email. So let's go to this mail address which we have used for testing purpose. Come to the mail section. So we have received an email here, Auto API Private Limited. Hooray, you have reserved your spot in our personal customer groups. So this is Auto API. Thank you for your order. Below is your purchase details. And then it also says that join our official channel for updates, announcements and exclusive content. This is an auto generated email. Please do not reply. So now if we go and click this, your Telegram channel invite should be open. So then you'll have to just log in to your Telegram account and you'll be joined to the group. This is a group invitation. Okay, so it's a clickable group invitation which is given here. So this is how you can add an customer to your private customer group or valuable customer group channels on making a Stripe payment. So hope so that you have understood this automation and the concept behind this. And if you are someone who is very into about creating automations like this, and you are someone who wants constant new ideas, or you are someone who can give us or provide us a number of ideations on which you want us to create our next video tutorial on, you can always go on to our website today itself and start automating. And also you can comment down your own ideas into our YouTube comment sections and we will be very happy to assist you with the same. Okay, so until I see you into the next video tutorial, happy automating. Thank you.